All right, we're back with another recap. Today is December 10th. It is Wednesday. Last month of the year. Still, price action has been pretty choppy all in all, but I did end up taking a trade today, and I am down. How much am I down? I'm down to 4251. Kind of back to what was yesterday or like last week. Oh yeah, about last week. I lost 534 on the day today. Um, so just to recap real quick, I think my trading bias was right. We were bearish, but I think I just took it on the wrong index. So just to quickly summarize here. So I'm gonna leave this here for now. So market open right here, right? This is market open right here. This line right here is market open, right? Off the start, right? We pushed down, taking out London lows right here, and we took London lows out here as well. Once I was here thinking MES was a leading index, but it turned out MEQ was leading index. It was just that was kind of on me for a little bit lack of understanding. But we took a lot of lows, and then we began to push back up. At open, we did tap into a 15-minute gap in this case here. And in this case, we had this 5-minute, 15-minute gap up here. So at market open, you can see we tap into this 15-minute here. We did not until later on, and we pushed straight down. That should have been an indication to me that MNQ was the leading index. So once that happens, right, we came back up to this 5-minute, and then we took out this 5-minute high up here. Two things that should have indicated to me that MNQ was definitely going to be pushing that back down is, for one, obviously that we didn't push to the 15-minute gap at start, and we just dipped straight down towards London lows off rip. And second thing is down the line, but it would have been that when we came down here, we did form this low right here, and we also had a low already here, right there, creating fairly equal lows, which I should have taken into consideration. We're probably gonna go take out later on and later in the day. So the moment this happens, right, MES is here. So we have this 5-minute high that gets taken out, right? And then so I want to see us push the next 5-minute high, likelihood to sweep it, and then come back down. So the moment it gets swept up here, this is the 5-minute high right here. We have this 5-minute sweep right here. We push down, and then we have a 5-minute resweep occur up here once more. Then we see us push down. We come back up. We push down. Right. We take out this 5-minute low, but no confirmation that we have broken structure just yet. And boom, we break structure right here. So we break structure right here, and this low is still fully intact. But I took an entry here around here towards the high, and I was aiming for the previous lows down here. So this is what would have looked like for me. What happened, unfortunately, is that obviously this wasn't a leading index, MNQ was, and even though this one was still kind of choppy too, because this one wasn't the leading index, we did end up re-sweeping up here. We swept one time, 2 times, 3 times, and then began to push back down. While I was here, we had the initial sweep up, right? And then we retraced back down, and then we kind of piled up a little bit here, but then we pushed back down, leaving this high intact. So this model as a whole would have worked out towards sell side, and but unfortunately, I took it on the wrong index. My entry probably would have looked something like this. So once we had taken this, I saw no models occur here. The only model I saw that might have panned out was this. A resweep of this 5-minute high occurred here. We pushed. Technically, I don't know if I should count that as a break or not. I should probably look into that a little bit more. But we closed right here, but we opened above it, right? Either way, we did still retrace. We did still retrace into this block right here, into the zone. I would have taken an entry here, and then I would aim once again towards the equal lows down, or the fairly equal lows down all the way down here. Yeah, so I was just on the wrong index today, but my bias was right, which I'm okay with. My bias was right, and my entry, or like the area I was trying to enter in, wasn't bad at all, but just wrong index. I got stopped out before we pushed back down, and so MNQ should have been the one I should have been looking at. part of me did feel like we were trying to take an entry on M&Q, and for some reason I chose not to. But yeah, so MES was the entry point. Super chopped. In all fairness, I should be descaling during December. The reason I'm not doing it is because I'm kind of trying to pass this funded account by this month, ideally, and so I can't really afford to be how do you call it, to kind of be slow about it. I don't want to take like 2-3 months to pass a combine, and so instead I'm trying to rush it a little bit. But I probably would have be de-risking. I probably my normal amount would have been 250 per trade, and honestly, if I were de-risking with actual capital, I'd probably go for like 200, maybe a little less, maybe 175. But yeah, with that being said, 534 on the day. We're back to 49 251. Hopefully we see some better trades coming up. I just gotta be a little bit more diligent on that. Because I get a little confused sometimes with which one's leading. So that's something I should keep in mind a little more often and frequently. But yeah, I mean, not much besides that. Honestly, it was super choppy throughout the day. So if honestly, it was all sells I was looking for nonetheless. So that was good. But honestly, once again, it was pretty choppy. Like it chopped up quite a lot throughout the day. The only entries maybe would have been towards the end. So maybe here and here, or maybe buys after taking out liquidity down here potentially. But nothing that followed my particular model. So with that being said, I mean, I'm pretty sure yeah, people probably took buys after taking out London lows. Something here as well. We pushed up, but yeah, nothing for me. But yeah, with that being said, hopefully tomorrow we get better price action. We do also have FOMC coming in later today at two in the afternoon. But let's see what happens there. And we do have some news coming tomorrow, unemployment claims, so potentially we'll have something good. But yeah, with that being said, that's that. And yeah, deuces.